YouTube? What's good? It's your boy Everything Water, and Water's everything my familiar. I got for you guys a very fun and good Void Hunter build, including the Moth Keeper wraps and the Graviton Lance. Now, if y'all like this type of video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. It's your boy Everything Water. Let's get straight into this video. For an exotic armor, we're going to be using the Moth Keeper wraps. Now, this is a very underrated exotic. Most people don't really use this, and I understand, you know, the Orpheus rigs is good, but this is a really good that can help some more survivability for your teammates. Now, the Moth Keepers is your grenade becomes a cage of loyal moths that release on impact and fly towards the nearest target or ally. If they reach a target, they detonate in a blinding explosion. If they reach an ally, the moth grants your ally a void overshield. Now this is really cool because those two loyal moths you get when you hit the ground, if it's near your allies, it becomes void and gives you or your teammates void overshield. It can be, if you get two of them, it's your full shield. If you get one, it's half. You know, if it's an arc moth, these arc moth does insane damage, which is able to stun unstoppables too, which is really cool. These arc moths do obviously arc damage at the same time blinding enemies too that get hits with this. And it's cool too if you got one of the fragments, which allows you to make your grenade voluntary, because we are not using the Falcons, which, you know, going invisible gives you voluntary rounds. You can, every detonate you hit an enemy, every final blow, your Graviton Lance, which is exotic we're going to be talking about after this, gains voluntary rounds. So that's really cool. It's a very underrated exotic. It also can be used universal. Most people use this for strand because these exotic, once you put this on, it gives you an extra grenade slot, which takes away your grenade and makes it like the moth grenade, but it gives you two. So no matter what subclass you are, you get two. And why people use it with strand, because with the Widow Silk aspect, you get 3 grenade recharge instead of 2, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, if y'all like this type of exotic, man, y'all gonna like the next one, you know what I'm saying? So now let's get into our exotic weapon. Now for an exotic weapon, we're gonna be using the Graviton Lance. Now this is one of the best weapons, and it's also like a primary. It's one of the best. It's a primary void weapon. It's so good for ad clear. Like, it's so good. Like, this is perfect for Onslaught. If there was a weapon I would recommend for Onslaught, it's the Graviton Lance, because you can wipe out ads. And the perk makes it so much cool. The catalyst perks really turns this, not the catalyst perk, the perk for this weapon really makes it so cool, because now the perk for this is kills with this weapon causes energy targets to detonate and spawn void projectiles that trap targets, basically making it its own nuke. Like how solar has ignitions, you get these void, you know, projectiles that detonate, that kills enemies around it. And it's really cool too. And you know, if you have with the grenade, with our moth keepers, you know, with them arc moths that do damage, we're going to be able to make those voluntary rounds. So it's going to be cool. So now you're going to be able to have your own Gerfalcons build that's not without Gerfalcons with the voluntary rounds. So that's really cool. If you don't have this exotic, use it. You know what I'm saying? Get this exotic. It's really good for ad clear. You're going to need those ad clears when you get to those waves, when you're doing Onslaught. I'm telling you guys right now, grab this if you can. It's really good for PvP too. Just saying. But yeah, now we're gonna get into the build. I'm not gonna go too much to it. I'm just gonna give you guys can screenshot what you guys can see. But yeah, now let's get into the build. Like I said before, I'm not gonna go too much into it. You guys can screenshot it right here if you want to. Grenade, suppressor grenade for me, because this also suppresses like even the enemy's ability, so that's really cool. For fragments, you know, echo of instability. Defeating targets, grenades, with your grenades, voluntary rounds, and with the Moth Keeper, you're gonna be able to, well, yeah, this suppressor grenade won't matter with the Moth Keeper. But yeah, I'm yapping. But yeah, this is what you guys can see. Screenshot this. For my stats, you know, max resilience, and I got max discipline. Obviously, the Moth Keepers take your grenade slot, so you want to have that maxed out. Depending on what you're doing. Now, if you're doing like master Onslaught, you need to get max resilience. That's mandatory. For my mods, go ahead, screenshot this too. I ain't trying to get too much into this. Go ahead, screenshot. Yeah. But now I'm gonna give you guys some gameplay. You know, I got my camera on. Y'all gonna mess with it. You feel me? It's a little quick little video for y'all. I think I'm gonna start making it a little quicker and then giving y'all some gameplay at the end. You feel me? So y'all watch the gameplay too. But yeah, it's your boy Everything Water. What is everything like familiar? I'm out.